Hi, my name is Renee Vanette, and in this video presentation, I will be discussing the workplace capabilities of tolerance and productivity. First, I'm going to start off with tolerance. Tolerance is the ability or willingness to tolerate something in the existence of opinions or behavior that one does not necessarily agree with. In a professional setting, it is important to maintain a working relationship with others. In the classroom or online class environment, you'll also come across others with different backgrounds, opinions, and beliefs. Each week, we submitted portions of our assignments for feedback. I will say that at times it was difficult since there was a lack of immediate participation from other students. I was able to tolerate this by responding promptly to other students who posted on time and to our instructor. I had to incorporate respect and patience when waiting for others to respond to our discussion posts. Tolerance relates to the creation of my research paper in this course, since weekly we took steps as a team to ensure that we are moving in the right direction for the creation of this project. Critical feedback was given from Dr. Duvall and classroom peers. I like that we were able to have a guided paper because I felt that it reduced some of the stress. I did like the process and felt that I was agreeable with the feedback that I received. I had to incorporate tolerance into my time management when completing this project. I work full-time during the day, so I had a lot of late nights trying to participate in the course. Stress can get in the way of productivity, so I did my best to reduce stress by taking breaks and getting more sleep. Time management is something that does bother me because I feel that there is not enough hours in the day to get everything done. I felt that each student had great choices in their argument formation, and I did appreciate the feedback that I was able to receive for my project portions. I also enjoyed being able to encourage others with their project and give them useful feedback. I did not feel that we had too much disagreement and that everybody was civil. We learned in our lecture material that critical thinking demonstrates the importance of keeping an open mind and staying informed about these issues. It also teaches respect and tolerance for the beliefs of others. In this class, I was able to keep an open mind when it came to the ideas of others had for their argument and counter-argument with their different topics. I did not display any kind of bias, and I found myself researching more about topics that I felt were interesting. Effective communication and solid decision-making are a part of being a valuable critical thinker. Critical thinkers not only allow for change, but welcome opportunities to work with a diverse culture that presents itself today. In the classroom setting, we are all unique individuals, so when working with others who have diverse thoughts, it's beneficial in enhancing your own thought process. We all shared different topic selections, which was nice, and this gave me an opportunity for different perspectives on topics that I was not aware of. In my future career in healthcare, I hope to work in an environment where I can value and tolerate my coworkers' thoughts and opinions so that we are able to maintain a relationship and exchange information without conflict. I would now like to move on to the productivity portion of my presentation for workplace capabilities. In the workplace, productivity is related to the amount of work that you can produce over a certain period of time. I was given a timeline schedule for portions of the project that had to be completed with essential question formation, resource evaluation, and submission of an outline draft that was to be worked on throughout this course. Each assignment had instructor feedback that was helpful in guiding this project to complete a final portfolio project. I was productive each week by utilizing resources and reading information. I then was able to apply my resources to complete the project. To remain productive, I was able to work in a quiet space, set a schedule to avoid burnout, and communicate with my instructor when I need more time to complete my assignments. I did feel slightly overwhelmed since this is a lengthy project and there were so many details that needed to be incorporated. Productivity in the workplace motivates employees to improve their job performance by enhancing ability, encouraging effort, and acknowledging results. When it was time to complete my draft, I reviewed the information that I was organizing each week. I was then able to organize my data so that it related to moral and ethical philosophy and waited for feedback to make improvements. Feedback is an important part of the productivity process for guidance and success. As a student, it is always my goal to achieve a high score, so knowing how to do something better is always helpful. In my future career in healthcare, I will have to use information technology and research methods to provide important information about disease trends and risk factors, outcomes of treatment or public health interventions, functional abilities, patterns of care, and healthcare costs and use. The different approaches to research can provide credible insight. I had a great time working on this project, and I like that we were able to apply the moral principles of ethics to a relatable scenario that helped us make a determination on who we were as thinkers. I found in my project that I was more of a thinker to the deontological aspect, since I believe that you really should do no harm. Like, I feel that is a huge thing in being successful in any practice, and especially in tolerance, as I discussed before, since you don't want to make others feel embarrassed, you don't want to make them feel bad about any decision that they're making, and you also don't want to hurt the process when you're discussing feedback or opinions with other people. Thank you.